Hello and welcome into the 2024 Women's Soccer Media Day. I am your host, Jillian Carroll Latrinko. I'm the team reporter for the Kansas City Current in the National Women's Soccer League. But today, thrilled to be hosting Heart Women's Soccer Media Day. And we are super excited because we are chatting with the defending Heart regular season champions. Of course, that's Central Methodist Eagles. We have head coach Dan Schmidlin with us, and alongside him, we have student athlete Christine Likey. So first of all, welcome. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for the time. We're going to jump right in. And coach, we're going to start with you because exciting news. Just a few days ago at the Heart Summit, it was announced that your program was chosen by the Heart to be represented nationally for the Conference Commissioners Association Team of Character Award. Congratulations. What does this honor mean to you, specifically knowing that you were the only female team from the Heart to be nominated for this national award?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great honor. We've got a great group of girls here, and they do a lot in the community. We have a little soccer league that we do, and girls will referee, they'll coach. It's pretty demanding. It's about 3 days a week, and it's about 6 to 7, 8 weeks long. So some do that, and then we have others that do a lot in the community as well. We've done food bank. Over the years, like babysitting things and just we try to do a lot. We are in a smaller town, so we try to, make sure this town understands the brand of soccer that we play here and try to get the little kids out to watch. And when they do, they just fall in love with the girls. So we try to do a lot in the community and just kind of build the brand for the young kids.
Yeah, very cool. Well, coach, share with us a little bit about Christine, what she brings to the team, both on and off the field.
Yeah, I mean, she's a competitor. She is somebody that's very reliable. I don't have the stats on me, but I feel like she scored in just about every single conference game, regular season and tournament. So just a big weapon that can score goals a lot of different ways. She's able to, finish off crosses with her head, feet. She's just a great number nine and one of the top players in the country.
Very cool. Well, Christine, last season was your first year at CMU, and you were selected Heart Newcomer of the Year. Congratulations. Talk a little bit about what that honor means for you.
Oh, it means a lot. Like coming from another school to here was definitely the right choice for me, and being able to like be the player I was and came in with just means a lot that it got acknowledged and that Coach Dan trusted me to play the way I do and integrate me in the team. And yeah, it's been a great honor, and yeah, it's been an amazing start for me.
Yeah, sounds like it. Talk to us a little bit about, obviously you're from Denmark. You just shared that with me, which is so fun to have you stateside. Talk a little bit about your journey. Just how'd you get to Central Methodist?
Oh yeah, it's been a long journey. I think the American soccer dream's been a huge dream and ambition of mine, like since I was a little kid. Like the soccer world in America is just leagues above Denmark at that time, and moved away when I was 15 from my parents to try starting that journey to another town. And when I was 20, I got asked to come to America, so I started in Tennessee, and didn't think that was the right fit for me. And Coach Dan hit me up and asked me to join the team here, and that's the best decision I've ever done. So I was truly amazed by it.
That's so cool to hear. Talk a little bit about the community at CMU. You obviously feel very welcome, but why is it so perfect for you?
Everyone here around, like the players, the girls, the staff, teachers, like everyone around the team is just so welcoming. Like it is truly a family. I know it's a cliche thing to say because everyone claims to say that and claim to be it, but I've never really experienced a place or a team that actually feels like home, and everyone's so welcoming and helping, and coming from Denmark and not being used to the culture here can be difficult, and with the language barrier and everything can always be difficult, but everyone around is so helpful and ready with open arms to let anyone in our little family here. So yeah.
Very cool. Coach, coming back your direction, things kick off in early August. If your team continues its past success, your season would extend all the way to early December at the NAIA final. How do you keep the team focused, and talk a little bit about planning and the longevity of the season and the importance of ramping up and peaking at the right times?
Yeah, I mean, I think it all starts with, our coaching staff putting a plan together before the girls ever arrive. And then, it's a lot of stages and a lot of steps. So we obviously as coaches know where we want to get to the team, at the end, like that kind of lighthouse, if you want to call it that. But obviously we don't just overload the players, day one with all that. So it's I mean, it's quite the process, but I think once you start to, once you start to have it happen over and over, it becomes contagious. And I think, you know, we want all of our new kids to experience what the girls got to experience last year. So it's all kind of in our culture, to be honest. Doesn't mean that we're always going to end up there, but it is, what we strive to do. And, I think if you talk about it and you truly make it, kind of a part of the journey and get everybody to understand, that's you're heading in the right direction. So and you just got to I mean, everybody's trying to do it, so you have to try to outwork everybody in the country. And it's not just on the field, but it's off the field. And it's definitely a challenge. I mean, it makes it look easy, but it's very hard to do. So um we just want to continue on building off of what we did last year. We have a lot of returners. If you have a lot of returners that have a experience with it, then it's easier to teach that to the new kids and continue moving forward.
Yeah. And this year, the NAIA will have its national championship in Pensacola, Florida, after many seasons at Orange Beach, Gulf Shores of Alabama. Talk a little bit about the experience of getting your team there, and your coaching staff as well, and just how cool it has been for you to advance that far, and then maybe the thoughts of going to Florida in December.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the wherever you end up, wherever I mean, because obviously it could change, but it's in Florida now. But ultimately, it's about we want to be where you're competing for a national championship. So I don't get too caught up on location, but what we're trying to do there. So, but I mean, the venue at Orange Beach was amazing. I have full confidence that Pensacola is going to be very similar. I think it's probably the best experience a student athlete can get, pretty much at any level. Division I, Division II, Division III, junior college. Like, I think we do it as good as anybody at the NAIA level. So that's obviously hats off to the NAIA, but I mean, the venue is outstanding when you can just go outside your hotel and there's a beach and you got great weather, you got a great, you got great venue to play on. Like, it truly feels like a national championship, experience. So it's awesome. I mean, it's what we want every girl to experience. So 100%.
All right, let's talk about the road to get there, right? So 8 of your first 9 matches, all you're staying in Missouri, which is
Mhm.
nice, no traveling, big time travel there. But playing some really good competition to start. Couple points here. What are the benefits of not having to travel too far to start off the season? And just expectations of those first 8 of 9 matches.
Yeah, I mean, we do like to mix in travel because I think it does help you prepare for conference. So it just kind of worked out this way this year. So, like, obviously next year we'll be on the road a ton, but this year we are fortunate to have home games. So I mean, you obviously get your own beds, you get your own food, you get your own schedule, you got your own training grounds that you're on every day. So a very familiar place. So I think there is an advantage to be at home for sure. But I think it's important to play good competition. I mean, we lost the first game we played last year on the road to Cumberland's, and we went to a quarterfinal game. So I don't get really too worked up about, what happens in the non-conference games as far as, we obviously want to win every game, but it's about the growth and learning and the journey and getting girls to improve. And, we do that, the wins take care of itself. So we want to play good teams that we're going to hopefully see at the final site. Because if you don't ever play them, then you're not building the experience. So in a perfect world, every game we play would be top 10 in the country. But obviously that's tough because you don't have unlimited travel budget. But yeah, we want to play top teams 100%.
And Christine, coming back your direction, how was your off season? You talk a little bit about how you've been preparing, and then you've had a couple of sessions so far with the squad. How have they gone?
It's been good. We try to come off strong and prepare ourselves for a good season. I think it's important for us to build good relationships on and off the field. When we have good relationship off the field, it gets better on the field, and we play together good. And obviously, it's important for us to make sure that we're built right for conference and nationals, and hopefully get all the way. And these both off season and this preseason is really crucial for that. So yeah, we're trying to come off strong and train and get better and get to know each other better as well.
Yeah, and kind of along those lines, your roster is made up of a few different countries, right? So there are players from all around the world on your squad. Just how much have you enjoyed that opportunity to learn and grow as a team and allow the game to unite those of you who did come from other countries?
It is amazing. It's such a blessing. Learning about other cultures definitely help us like be more as a family. We don't have our family close by, so we need each other more than maybe other teams does, and we do that well. And learning about other cultures is crucial for what we brings to the table. Everyone bring something new to the table, and both soccer wise and off the field. And I think getting to know each other and helping each other out and helping each other with language and culture, and it's really crucial for how we play on the field. So it's amazing for us to have this opportunity to have these different cultures and bring them to the field. Yeah.
Very cool. And coach, coming your way again, the Heart is expanding to 15 teams now. It's going to be the largest conference in NAIA for women's soccer. Can you just talk a little bit about the growth of the conference? We've talked about the high quality, the competitiveness, but just the growth of the conference and then the future. How does that impact Central Methodist?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a very strong conference. I would say the nice thing about it is top to bottom, like anybody, if you look at the rankings, anybody can beat anybody. And I don't think that's the case in all the other conferences. Obviously, a little biased because we're in the Heart, but I do think it's a very strong conference. I think there's very good coaches, very good teams. I mean, we almost had 3 at the final site last year. Yeah, we almost played a team in the quarterfinal from the Heart. So it's a very strong conference. And I think we should have got another team in. We should have had 4, in my opinion, 100%. But, so it's strong. And I think the additions they make sense to the region, and they make sense to adding quality to the conference.
Christine, last one for you. For younger girls or younger soccer players who are watching from Denmark, watching you and your journey from Denmark to the United States, what advice would you give young athletes who are wanting to pursue a collegiate soccer career?
Just follow your dreams and work hard. It's so important to just have fun with it. One of the reasons why I didn't I transferred here was because I lost my fun for the game and lost the love of it. But as long as you're happy and make the right decisions for you and chase your dreams, you can go all the way. There's no one stopping you, and just one way forward.
Yeah. I love that. And coach, you've been around the game a very long time. Are there other coaches or people in your life, maybe mentors, who have inspired your growth, not only, you know, obviously as a player, but your growth as a coach as well? And then just the honor of impacting players like Kirstine.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I do every day. So we have a very good circle of coaches that I'm fortunate to work with, my current staff, but also, just around the United States. I've worked with some of the best coaches in the entire country. So as far as national team coaches, national team scouts, I mean, it's great to expose yourself to some of the best coaches in the country, and yeah, you pick up ideas and share ideas and philosophies, and you kind of, grow together. And I mean, coaches I talk to every day. So it's fun. That's what I love about coaching. It's, a very tight circle. And ultimately, the reason I do it is I love the game of soccer, but we do truly have a family, and these girls mean the world to me, and they're a lot of fun. I mean, we work very, very hard, but we have a lot of fun, and they're a very enjoyable group. And I feel like, 18 to 24-year-olds, need a lot of guidance, need a lot of direction. And I feel if we can build them into strong women, it helps the world. So it's a joy, a privilege to coach here for sure.
Very cool. Well, Coach and Kirstine, thank you so much for your time this morning. Wishing you guys to continue that success. Good luck this 2024 season. And thank you again for participating in Media Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.